It's Christmas morning. This is part of the struggle. Getting the crib done today, boy. So we got the Oxford Baby, I think this is the farmhouse. The Oxford Farmington 4-in-1 convertible crib that goes from infant crib all the way to full-on bed. So, an item that potentially our daughter will have for a very long time.
All right. I guess that is the support section that sits right there on the top.
We have so many boxes in the garage, it's kind of insane.
We can do a whole episode that's just a time lapse of me breaking down boxes.
This is definitely gonna add to that.
Is this gonna be an issue?
Oh, is that defective?
I mean, it's just broken. I don't know if it's defective. It's chipped.
Oh, that's why I wanted to open this as soon as we got it. Oh no, this was my worst nightmare, is that this would come defective, because this is a huge pain in the return.
I mean, that's kind of superficial.
You sure?
Let's see. Let's look at the rest.
We do have wood filler if we need,
Yeah.
but it's kind of...
This is also chipped. So.
Oh my god, don't tell me.
Why don't you come, since we got the whole entire unboxing on film.
No.
And then this part here.
Oh no. Okay, so far 2 pieces are broken. We're gonna see if there's any more broken.
They're chipped. They're not like totally unusable.
That's,
but let's look at
that's really lame though.
Unfortunately, that's what happens when you have a huge box like this and you see that it's all like, the box is all messed up.
Oh man.
That means that the box was probably mishandled.
It's just, it'd be such a pain to return this as well, that it's like, I'm sure she's gonna decorate it with stickers and stuff eventually. I guess you're right. I mean, I guess the bigger concern is the integrity of the crib, but so far, that sucks. I wonder if I should let my mom know that it came a little bit chipped to see if she could like get a little bit of a discount or something.
Or get them to ship you just the part that is chipped.
Yeah. So my mom is calling Walmart. She says we should return it. I just looked at pictures of what it should look like, and I don't think you'll be able to see those defects because like this chip is all the way down here, and it looks like the mattress goes way higher than that. You see the mattress is gonna be covering that up. And then even when it's like lower, looks like the mattress still covers that part up, but it definitely covers it up when they're infants. See, it goes like pretty high up the rectangle pattern. So
when she's older, I'm not worried about her eating anything.
yeah, plus it's her first crib / bed, so she's probably gonna, you know, fill it with stickers and paint it and color it. She might crayon it.
She might jump on it and do body slams on the mattress so hard that the whole thing breaks.
Okay, so update. We have to put the stuff back in the box because Walmart offered my mom either $50 or to
$50
or to replace the whole thing, and my concern was taking it up and down the stairs because that's a pain.
My
it's
concern is
$60.
fitting this all back into the box.
Well, they say we don't even have to put it into the box, but the thing is that A new one's coming in a couple of days. We don't really have room to have 2 of these things just floating in here. So, you know, in order to make space is like, yeah, we gotta try to put this back into the box as much as possible. And hopefully the next one is not damaged. But from what I understand, they did end up also like refunding her some money on top of sending us a new one. So she kind of got like both. And kind of a pain, but they said that they're willing to come up the stairs to retrieve the old one, so we don't have to take this back down the stairs. And they said we didn't even have to repackage it, but I'm just saying, like, you may as well put it in the box so we have room in here, to work.
How are they gonna take it if it's not back in the box?
They would have to put it back in the box themselves. The saga continues. I am now in my 3rd trimester, 28 weeks pregnant, and the crib that was supposed to get here from Walmart many weeks ago never did, and that was supposed to get here again today. And guess what?
Hi! Welcome back to Sloppy's DIY, where you learn from our mistakes. I'm Sloppy and I'm about to this up so you don't have to.
Okay. As I was saying, the crib that was supposed to get here today, it was supposed to get here weeks ago, didn't get here today, didn't get here weeks ago. What?
Well, you're filming me, but you're the one talking.
Well,
So it didn't get here today.
And it didn't get here weeks ago. And we've done a lot of progress since then, but we're just deciding to do the crib again. All broken and stuff because it's delayed. We have no idea what's going on. I tried looking everywhere for the crib.
Hold the coffee. Hold the coffee.
And they don't have it. They don't have it anywhere. Somebody's calling you.
Somebody's calling me, of
The
course.
manufacturer doesn't have it. Amazon doesn't have it. Walmart doesn't have it. And I tried to look for other cribs. And seems to be like a crib shortage going on right now. I don't know. But yeah, long story short, this crib is not getting here, not getting a replacement. We're gonna try to just build it again and see if we could just make do with the one that we have, maybe. Very annoyed, very annoyed.
Right off the bat, they do not tell you to put these little B nubs that go underneath this in before you put this part in. So I'm gonna have to completely dismantle this thing to put these 2 little nubs in there. They don't even tell you how many barrel nuts to use, but it looks like it's 8, I'm guessing, because it doesn't tell you, so I have to guess. They should hire me to write the instructions on how to assemble stuff like this, because the order you do it in matters. They should also tell you to do this standing up, because if you lay this down, it's not gonna really stay where it needs to be. They should actually tell you to load this thing up with screws and washers first. 4 of these on each side to go into the 4B barrel nuts. Alright. As well as 2 wood dowels. I'm going to slide these washers onto these screws, and I'm just going to load this piece.
Does it say to do that in the instructions, or you're just like...
Not in that order, but you know that's what it needs me to do.
Repeat on the other side.
Yep. So they expect you to stick an Allen key in here and twist it like this. In this little... Alright, I guess we'll try it. Alright. I guess that's normal. Sure, that's fine. Okay. I'm just surprised that there's... I guess there's some threading in there. But the problem is that they've got me backed into a corner where I really actually can't use the drill.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you're going to be able to.
Watch me. I bet this Allen key is not going to clear. Okay, at least they made it clear. This thing here. But this is really... not my favorite method of tightening stuff. Crack. Glue. Clamp. And you can see down here, the glue's coming out from the bottom as well.
Yeah.
So that's, I didn't mean to punch the camera. So that means it's definitely getting that hole. Is this a good angle?
No.
So this dries in 20 to 30 minutes. You're supposed to clamp it. And then within 24 hours, the bond should be like, what's the word? It just says allow 24 hours for the bond to dry.
So in other words, we'll get back to this next week.
In other words, we'll be back to this next week. Welcome back to Sloppy's DIY, where you learn from all of our mistakes. I'm about to go f this up so you don't have to.
So we filled this with wood glue. This is where the crack was.
Yeah, we filled this with wood glue right here. We clamped it.
Thanks, Walmart. Oh, we should probably update on the Walmart. What happened with Walmart?
I'll film you talking about it because I had nothing to do with that.
Okay, well, it was really annoying. Okay, what even happened again? Okay, my mom made me go on the phone with Walmart for like 20 hours. Basically, they told us the original person we talked to on the phone lied. They said that they were going to come and take the old one and then we'd get the new one, but we spoke to like some call person, and then we spoke to the call person's manager, and then the manager was like, no, we don't do that. Actually, you have to send in the crib. You have to bring it back, and then we'll send you a new one, which is not at all what the original person said. So we were sitting here waiting and waiting and waiting, and the shipment kept getting delayed. And I'm like, what's going on? I can't find it anywhere either. So I'm thinking it's a manufacturing thing, but no, it was like this big misunderstanding, and we're just over it. So we're just gonna roll with what we have, and I think it'll be okay, right? Should be okay?
Yeah, so I clamped it with some wood glue in there, and I think it's gonna be fine.
Oh, other thing about the update. My mom did get a full refund for the crib. So this crib was technically free, as it should be, because this has been a huge hassle. We've been lied to. We were sent something broken. They said they're gonna do this and never did it. So she got a full refund on the crib. So at least there's that. Fun, fun, fun.
It's like the slowest possible way to attach something. So this is the part with the crack in it, and it seems to have gone in just fine. No issues.
You honestly can't even tell that it has had a crack there.
I mean, I could tell because I had to glue it together and clamp it, and I've been staring at it. It's there, staring me in the face. But, you know, it's there, it's together, it's not like falling apart. It seems to have been a very superficial crack.
Yeah, thankfully. The other one is 100% superficial.
Yeah.
So.
Alright, so now we're gonna like legit put this thing together. Hopefully. It's facing the right direction, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if something turned around while I wasn't looking. Before I move on to this other side, I want to explain how I take issue with these instructions where they asked you to put this side on and then put this side on. And then they expect you to pull these sides apart and stick this part in the middle between these two. That's just dumb.
I see.
So I'm gonna like halfway put this side on, and then I'm gonna stick that beam in there, and then I'm gonna...
Okay.
So I'm having trouble like holding this all up together to like screw it in and hold this little barrel nut in place. So I just kind of like, I'm gonna leave this screw loosely in there and just like sit it there so I don't have to work as hard. And then with my dominant hand, I could put this thing in, and then with my not good hand, I can try to do this. There we go.
Yeah, this makes sense to do this, you know, before tightening it all up.
Yeah. Because these things actually get real sturdy and tight. And I could not imagine trying to, you know, force that in there and not break it. It's almost there. This thing looks complicated. I'm surprised that they have you put in this part in first before you close this off. Just because usually the instructions are so messed up. But, let's see.
Are we supposed to leave these like, what the heck is this?
That's where the instructions came attached to.
Oh, okay, so we could totally cut that
Yeah,
out.
we'll cut that off.
So you could put it in different
heights.
Yeah, definitely go for the highest one because I don't want to bend over too much. Who knows if I will need a C-section or what.
I'm just kind of half put that one in so that I can move things around a little more freely. This is another piece that I probably should have stuffed in here before tightening everything all the way.
You have to squeeze it in between?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's been actually 1 year since we built the crib. I am completely not pregnant anymore because we have our baby and there's
I'm also
Dad.
not pregnant anymore.
And so to recap the nightmare of the crib, I didn't even remember all the stuff until I just decided to come back on the channel and I saw that I had this video pending. I have a lot of videos pending, but I was like, you know, we have to finish that video because that crib was such a big deal. As you can imagine, being extremely pregnant, about to pop, thinking I need this crib because I'm gonna use this all the time for my baby. Guess what? I never use it for my baby. I think she's taken like, there she is. She's taken like 3 naps in there. And what I actually use is this pack and play, and she's 8 months right now. That's how long it's been since we've shot and edited anything. But we actually use this pack and play because she's a very active sleeper and she gets up and rolls around, and I didn't want her knocking her head on this. So right now we literally use this crib as storage for her fun little gymnastic stuff. And it turns out that you really can't see any of the defects. Okay, I guess you can see a little bit. Okay.
I can point them out to you if you really need to see them, but most of them are hidden.
So you can see a bit of the defects. You could see this one, but most of them are hidden. And after all that struggle and all that work, we barely ever used that. But we also moved. That was another thing. So we had to tear it apart and put it back together again. But I think we will use it as she gets older, as she needs like a toddler bed or a child's bed. But for right now, for like 0 to 8 months, we really didn't use it, and we still don't use it. So I don't know if maybe we're going to use it when she's like 2. But it's...
By the time that she's 2, she's going to be 2. She hardly fits in this thing as it is.
Yeah, but this changes. That's the whole point.
Yeah, but then we got to buy more pieces for it.
Okay. Well, so that's the deal. That's the situation. I would not recommend stressing about getting a crib if you're a first-time new mom, because your baby's gonna smack their head on there and all kinds of stuff. So the pack and play was the way to go. Very easy to assemble.
It was $50 on Amazon or something real cheap like that.
Yeah. So yeah, after all that, could you believe it's just been sitting here and we've
Taking
been
up space.
lugging it from here to there for a year.
Assembling it. Dismantling it. To pack it together as small as it could possibly be and pack it in such a way that it doesn't get damaged. To unwrap it.
She lost her pacifier.
I know. And then to reassemble it for it to never be used again.
Basically. On the other hand, my artwork came out really good. If you remember, I think my first video was that I was going to do this artwork, and the baby loves it too. She thinks it's hilarious. So... So yes, we're going to have to come back and do a full-on review of how we ended up with this nursery that we have. And I have other unfinished videos as well. Sorry it took so long to come back to this channel. I didn't even realize people were still subscribing and commenting. But we got a lot of work ahead of us because we're in a new house, so we have plenty of DIY projects coming up.
More work?
And do you even remember what you used to say? Welcome to Sloppies.
Yeah, no, I remember. You started the video without me doing the intro. Well, get out of Sloppies! Bye!